It's from the folks at Bissell. And Bissell, they're the vacuum cleaner cleaning people.
That's what you know them for. Over 137 years, you know the name, you know you can trust it.
We don't have a lot of these. We've got less than 100 of them in the inventory. I'm sorry, less than 800 in the inventory. My apologies. I have one of these in my garage. I have one in my professional automotive shop as well. It's an outdoor vacuum. The things that you see on the videotape and the things that we're going to do here in our live studio are things that if we tried those with a regular vacuum cleaner, it would destroy them. It's also a blower. It gives you a massive 32-foot long hose. And what makes it so unique, and the reason why I fell in love with it for my own garage, is to go from dry cleaning to wet cleaning. There is no switching over. There's no filter I've got to drop out of it. I don't have to change this apparatus and the other, because you oftentimes have both wet and dry spills close by. And it's the first, quote, wet dry vacuum that I've ever seen that you don't have to configure for one and then switch it over to the other. And it's got a ton of suction.
Well, that's the thing. You got the 12 amp motor, which is the most you can have. Okay, so that's the same big motors, the uprights, as shop vacs, as other things. So, and it's portable, and it weighs about the same as an upright. So you can literally take it off the wall and take it with you. Say, for example, you've got a problem with your sump pump. You know, well, guess what? This holds 6 gallons of storage. So you have here, that's a 5 gallon. That's a 5 gallon guy right there.
It's 5 gallons.
This
holds more.
6 gallons. So it's not only dry spills, it's wet spills. And you get with it all of these attachments, the most we've ever offered here. You've got a dry floor attachment, a wet floor attachment, plus a scrubbing brush. You've got an upholstery brush. You've got a crevice tool, a lint brush, a 3-inch tough tool, and you've got 2 extension hoses, plus the turbo brush. So anything and everything you could possibly vacuum up or blow around, you can do it with the Garage Pro.
And because it hangs on the wall, unlike any other machine that's usually on casters, I don't have to toss and pull this thing around. Watch how powerful this suction is.
Yeah, so what we have here is 2 big boxes of cereal. It's a waste of Good Morning cereal, and I apologize, but all we're gonna do is just start sucking that up. Look how quickly it's going right through that, sucking every last ounce of that up, and now how it goes into the 6 gallon tank. But here's what I love. Without changing the filter, without turning the machine off, watch this. We're going straight to 2 gallons of water. Start sucking it up,
really
takes
impressive.
it right down, and look how it comes flying into here. Same tank, same filter, no problems. That's how much you've cleaned up. And what did that take me? 11 seconds, if that?
That's when my sump pump quit working.
Yeah.
I had an old-fashioned machine with wheels, and it was a nightmare to work with. The installation to put this on your wall in the garage takes only a few moments. It's extremely simple, very easy to do. The hose, I accidentally ran over this hose with a Ford F-150 pickup truck. I don't know the exact weight of my truck, but it's pretty heavy.
Substantial.
It didn't hurt the hose.
32-foot uncrushable hose.
Really, really impressed with the quality. So we're gonna do some cleaning inside the garage.
And you look here, as you walk in there, I want you to see, if you go back to where the unit itself is on the wall, I want you to show, you can see where you are and where I am. So 32 feet is obviously a 64-foot radius. That means you can clean, suck up, vacuum, or blow anything anywhere you need to.
And real estate in the garage is really important to us guys.
That's it.
Being able to get that vacuum cleaner up off the floor so that I can put a bicycle underneath here if I wanted to, or it really is an effective cleaning tool.
It is. So all I'm gonna do here is, this is what I love, because here we are, we're in winter right now. So what happens? You get rock salt. Well, we'll suck up the rock salt, right? That's no big deal. So it doesn't come into your house and chew up your carpet. But in the exact same token, what we'll do is we'll suck up the snow. That's what I love here. You've got a wet, dry vac. So that takes the snow up, so you don't drag any of this into your house. But in the exact same token, what I can do is attach this floor brush that I showed you, and look at this. Here's all the dirt. Sawdust, anything that the ladies, your men drag into the house. I know it's their fault, I got it. It's gone. So now what you're doing, Dan, is you're stopping the dirt and the slush at the door and never makes it in the house.
You know my business partner.
I do.
Business partner, Norm. This guy's, he's the sweetest man in the world, but he's very picky. He calls me, this is a guy I've known for years. And he goes, hey, that Bissell, that garage thing. I hear this, these are my friends. Going, is it really as good as you say it is on the air? It's like, yes.
Yes, it is. Like, it's awesome.
He bought one and put it in his garage. And he's very serious about his garage. This is the ultimate gift idea for the guy, because our garage, that's our little haven. That's our man cave. We have now 700 of them remaining. We started with about 800 units. When they're gone, they're gone. We're not going to be able to get this Bissell model in again, and it's the first ever wet dry vacuum that we've ever done, garage vacuum from Bissell.
See how it's just sucking the water in before I even get there? That was a wet stain, okay, that I just sucked up off the garage floor. That could be muddy water, that could be dirt. But I'll go right behind you here, Dan, and at the exact same time, I'll go to a carpet and I will suck up sawdust off of a carpet without changing any filters, without moving anything, doing anything. And same thing here, right off the garage floor. There's that sawdust, all of that without changing or doing anything different.
Now, let's explain, because you're the Bissell guy, let's explain vacuum cleaners to the folks at home. And this is indoor and outdoor vacuums as well. There are limitations here in America on how high the amperage can be to legally sell a vacuum cleaner. And the max is 12, boom. You cannot get a more powerful vacuum than a 12 amp motor. So all of the other wet dry vacuums that are out there in the industry, the ones on casters, the one that you've got to tug, takes up your garage space, tips over, those can't be more than 12 amps either. So this gives you your maximum power and does it without taking up your garage space.
Now,
and I've never needed a longer hose than that. That's 32 feet.
Is huge. And the beautiful thing about this is we've been talking about the vacuum, it converts to a blower in
Yes.
2 seconds. All you do is take this out here, now I'll put this in. Now the same thing that suction turns it into a blower. Now watch this. This is great. So we've just cleaned up everything in here, we've sucked it up.
Let's
now
pull
all
the leaves out of the garage.
All these leaves that have built up, check this out. I'm gonna take these right out of here, blow all this right out of the garage. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Clean your garage in every way you possibly can. You're getting rid of those leaves in no time flat. And that's what's great. So easy to use, so powerful, so simple when you have a Bissell Garage Pro.
Now, shop with confidence. Even though this is clearance sale priced and the lowest price we have ever seen for the Bissell Pro, we've got it at $119.95. You can still shop with confidence. We still offer our extended return policy, and that policy is up through the end of January of 2015. So if you're looking for the guy and trying to find him that one gift that really is different and unique, I've known Bissell for years. You've been a representative here for how many years now,
8
Scott?
years now, yeah.
I had never seen this unit until last summer.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And here they are, better price, easy pay, and the extended return policy. So we're down to our last 500 and then they're gone. The installation is simple. Now you can take it right off the wall and it still becomes a portable vacuum. So you can use it for those wet spills. For me, it was draining the last amount of water out of the hot tub for the winter season.
No, literally. I mean, you can, if you have those problems, unfortunately, they come up in the winter with water coming in the basement. You can literally use this. I'm telling you though, ladies, look at me, listen, I promise. This is one of the best gifts you will ever give. I use this all the time. I know it's convenient for me to say it because I represent the company, but I really do. I use this 2-3 times a week. We are obsessive about our workshops. We are obsessive about our cars, about our garages. And you're just sitting there thinking, I don't have a gift for my husband, for my uncle, for my dad. Yes, you do. It's the Bissell Garage Pro because
and my car always tends to get dirtier in the winter months than it does the summer.
Yeah,
so I want to get it done much, much faster. The suction on this thing is impressive.
And what I want to show you quick is you go out to your car. You got 5 different attachments you can use. You use a turbo brush, a crevice tool, a lint brush, an upholstery brush. You need to clean up your car. This will do it for you. That's pine needles and sawdust. You can just clean it so easily, and you're not lugging anything out because you've got a 32-foot hose that takes it right to the car. But then watch this. This is what I really love. If we come around here, I'm going to just take off this attachment.
Without changing a filter. On my old unit, if I wanted to go from a dry spill to a wet, I had to take it apart and
change
take
the
filter out.
Turn off the machine. I never cut it off. This is a gallon of water, sucked right up. And with a 6-gallon tank, you've got plenty of room to go.
Yep.
It is awesome.
Half of everything we had in our inventory is now gone. We started with, I think it was 814 of them. When I checked the numbers this morning, we're to under 400 units that remain. It's clearance sale priced at $119.95. With my discount at QVC, you'll pay less for it at clearance sale price than I paid for mine.